All right, everybody. Welcome to lesson number 2. So again, here we're gonna calculate the your current situation, your current calorie intake versus your ideal calorie intake. And the reason we do this, okay, is because um, if you know your current um, ideal situation, okay, you know how far off you are from your ideal situation. And if you are within 30 pounds of your goal, total like net weight, if you are within 30 pounds, I'm going to put that cap. You can just eat and train as if you were at your ideal physique. But if you're more than 30 pounds away from your goal, then my recommendation is that you use your current situation and you're going to create what's called a calorie deficit. And I'm going to suggest a 500 calorie deficit. And I'll show you how to do that. But that's the reason why we want to calculate both, because when we're really far away, more than 50 pounds, let's say you're 50 pounds away from your goal, then I don't want you to eat and train at your as if you were your ideal, because that's going to create too much of a deficit and your body may crash. And I'd rather you be somewhere between 500 to 800 calorie deficit. All right, 800 calories is pushing it, but you're still going to feel good. You're going to be able to slowly drop your body fat the right way, so that way you don't yo-yo diet, so you don't yo-yo your way back to where you started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, right, is we're going to calculate your let's calculate right now. I in this, for the sake of this video, right, I put here we're going to find your ideal caloric intake. So I'm going to show you how to find your ideal weight. So at the bottom, right, you're gonna first, number one, you want to find your ideal physique. What do you want to look like? And I put here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different options. So choose one of those options. Read the description and choose the one that works for you. Okay. So let's take one of my clients for example. Okay, one of my clients, she's a woman, and she's about 5'7", and she wants to look athletic. Okay, so she doesn't want to have a lot of muscle, but she wants people to look at her like, hey man, this girl works out, right? She trains about 3 to 5 times a week, and she wants to compete in some things. She wants to do something, but just for fun, right? She's not trying to win anything, okay? But she wants to look athletic, and that's fine, okay? So you're gonna go here, and you're gonna go to ideal weight for females if you're a female, males if you're a males. So she's gonna check her height. So she's 5'7". And if she wants to look athletic, she needs to be 145 pounds. Now, all of these already take the body fat percentage that I recommend into consideration. And I believe for women is 14 to 16%. Okay. That's the ideal body fat. That's a healthy, athletic body fat where you're going to feel good. Now, if you want to look even leaner, if you want to have more definition, and that's what you're interested in, you can always lower your body fat. But at the ideal situation, you're going to be 145, 14 to 16% body fat. If you lower your body fat even more, you're going to be lighter than this. But this is where we're starting. Okay, this is our ideal situation. So 145, and what I recommend that you do is you take a notepad, right? And you're going to put here. You can open a notepad. You can do Google Sheets, whatever you want. But we're going to put here ideal. Right, ideal weight for this person is, right, 145. Right? And again, the body fat is going to be anywhere from 14 to 16%. Okay, so that's the starting point. Okay, now once you know this information, you're then going to click on this link that I gave you. Okay, calorie, right, .net, the calculator. So we're going to go here. All right, guys. So we're going to go to the website. Okay. All right. So once we're here, okay, we're going to fill this information out over here. And so we're going to start with, all right, the age. So my client is 24 and female. She's 5'7". She weighs about 175 pounds. Okay. And what we're going to do is that we're going to go see this information here. We're going to go to basal metabolic rate, okay? Because that's what we want. We want the basal metabolic rate, which is how many calories you burn just doing normal daily activities, okay? So on the settings, right, we're going to use this right here, the revised Harris-Benedict equation, okay? And just based on weight. We're going to calculate that. And the metabolic rate is 1,605. So here we're going to put here. So over here, we're going to put, this is your ideal. Sorry, this is your current. So I made a mistake, guys. So this is current BMR, right? And it's, again, current is 1,605 calories. This is going to be your recommended calorie intake as a current situation. Now, ideal situation, right? Ideal situation. This is ideal. Let's say ideal BMR, ideal calorie intake, right? Without exercise. Right? This is without including our exercise. Okay, so we established that, right? 5'7", woman, female, 145. Right, so this is her ideal situation, and she's about 32 pounds away. So I would definitely, I would suggest to go and use this BMR. Okay, and so at 5'7", okay, we calculate it. The BMR is going to be 1479. So you see how much less it is, right? So if you're 170, if you are 175 pounds, okay, and right, so let's put it here. Let's put ideal BMR is 1479. Okay, calories. So if naturally your body at 175 pounds, right, you're burning 1,600 calories, and you eat as if you were already at your ideal body weight of 145, see, you're already creating a deficit. So if you eat like the way you naturally eat, your body's going to naturally come down to this weight. So this is why it's so important to know this information, right? So in lesson 2, that's all we were doing. We were finding ideal versus current, right? And again, so this is at, so this one is at a weight. So your current weight equals 175 pounds, right? And then your ideal weight equals 145 pounds. That's a 30-pound difference, right? So I would definitely, if you're 175 and you're a woman and you want to get to 145, then this is going to be your game plan, right? You're going to eat 1479 a day, right? And then any exercise that you do is going to create a deficit and bigger deficit. So if you burn 300 calories, now your deficit is going to be about 500 calories. If you burn 400 calories, it's going to be 600 calories, more or less, right? So this is an estimate. So exercise is only going to increase your deficit, so you can burn fat faster, right? So, but again, this is the first step. This is lesson number 2, and just do this information, find this information, and you're done with this lesson, right? And let's move on to lesson number